I'm Irshad Danish, chairperson of Sun Civil Society Network and currently working for Nutrition International. On behalf of Sun Civil Society Network and International Coalition for Advocacy on Nutrition, I am pleased to share the summary of Sun Civil Society bold commitment toward the 2021 Tokyo N4G. Our civil society commitments are aligned with national plans and represent a range of expertise across the multiple regions and countries.
We commit to reach over 100 million children with prevention or treatment for undernutrition, and we will invest around $500 million in order to achieve this.
As part of the Nutrition for Growth campaign, Sun CSN Lao commit to working with the Lao government on nutrition, including BMS Code, SBCC, Open Defecation Free District, and Gender Equality.
The Micronutrients Forum, together with the Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies Consortium and the Standing Together for Nutrition Consortium, commits to establish and host 3 new alliances to ensure that data and evidence drive global agendas to eradicate micronutrient malnutrition so that all people can be healthy and thrive.
Fundación Éxito is committed to contribute to reduce stunting in Colombia by 2030 through an annual investment to finance maternal and child nutritional care programs.
Hasta 2025, Red Nutrición Infantil REDNI se compromete a contribuir con la prevención y reducción de la desnutrición crónica infantil en Ecuador, articulando esfuerzos de los diferentes sectores de la sociedad y gestionando la movilización de recursos para lograr una inversión aproximada de $15 millones.
This is Nazin Rahman, working with CARE Bangladesh. I'm also representing Civil Society Alliance for Scaling Up Nutrition in Bangladesh. We are committed to promote multi-sector approach to nutrition and also strengthening nutrition governance at local level platform. We are making them more accountable to improve nutrition.
3 main commitments: promote mutual accountability, advocate to regional bodies for adequate policies and funding for nutrition, and then strengthen the capacity of civil society at local level to be sure to raise citizen voices and work all together for nutrition.
By 2030, Nutrition International will prevent 4.4 million cases of stunting among children, 60 million cases of anemia, and every year between now and 2030, we will reach 150 million children with 2 doses of vitamin A.
At Action Against Hunger, we commit to treat 3 million children with severe malnutrition by 2025 and to reach another 50 million people with gender-sensitive programs to prevent malnutrition.
The International Institute of Rural Reconstruction commits to improve access to fresh, nutritious, and safe food via delivery of climate-resilient and nutrition-sensitive agriculture programs in the Philippines.
We would like to commit to strengthening capacity of Asian civil society organizations and alliances to monitor and advocate for full compliance of International Code for Marketing of Breast Milk Substitutes. We shall also advocate with regional organizations like SAARC, ASEAN, and Asian Development Bank to prioritize the nutrition and food security in their development portfolio. Thank you.
This is a summary of World Vision's commitment to the N4G process this year. Let's all work together to eliminate malnutrition, including a focus on transformative gender actions.
Sun Civil Society Alliance Pakistan pledges to decentralize to the subnational level, both operationally and functionally, by 2025. We commit to advocate for making food and nutrition security a fundamental constitutional right in Pakistan by 2030.
At FHI Solutions, our commitment includes a $33 million financial pledge and advocating for U.S. and global change to improve progress towards the anemia, breastfeeding, low birth weight, stunting, and wasting WHA targets.
CARE strives to make nutrition security a reality through our She Feeds the World framework, where we are committing to ensure gender equality and women empowerment so women can be the driving forces in fixing our broken food systems.
At Food for the Hungry, we're expanding our efforts to implement, track, and research into the most effective ways to improve child nutrition. we will double our delivery of prenatal and vitamin A supplements in the coming year.
I'm honoured to present the Scaling Up Nutrition Civil Society Network's 4-point commitment until 2025. We aim first to mobilise civil society network members to support the development, implementation, budgeting, monitoring and evaluation of national nutrition action plans in at least half of the 61 SUN countries. Second, we aim to equip civil society network members with the means and tools to track commitments and hold stakeholders accountable to their commitments. Third, we aim to equip civil society network members with the tools and technical expertise to drive gender transformative interventions at the local and national level to change behaviours and social norms rooted in gender inequality. And fourth, we aim to continue cross-sector and cross-country learning generated by our network members and external experts in the 61 SUN countries.
Action for Development commits to an active role towards decreasing poverty in Afghanistan with the specific goal of provision of food and nutrients to street working children who will also be attaining literacy through initiatives that will transit them towards a stable education system.
Promise to supporting the government of Vietnam.
Promotes breastfeeding. To reduce stunting.
Reduce obesity and overweight.
Kenya commits to towards nutrition for growth.
Soy Ana Josefa Blanco de la Alianza Nutre de El Salvador. Nuestro compromiso al 2030 es contribuir a disminuir la desnutrición crónica en poblaciones vulnerables y de acuerdo a las prioridades de nuestro país.
The Ajinomoto Foundation is a Japanese foundation focused on food and nutrition improvement. We make a programmatic commitment through 4 independent projects in Asia, Africa, Latin America, and disaster-stricken areas of Japan. Thank you.
The Public Fund for Food Security and Nutrition makes commitment to host and chair the CSA SUN Kyrgyzstan and unite its members against malnutrition by 2030.
The Eastern Southern Africa Civil Society Network commits to championing nutrition budget advocacy and expenditure tracking in all the Eastern Southern Africa 16 countries.
On behalf of the SUN Civil Society Network and the International Coalition for Advocacy on Nutrition Civil Society Actors, I commend civil society's ambitious commitment and relentless efforts to end malnutrition in all its forms. Together, we call on commitment makers and world leaders to ensure that nutrition is elevated as a key driver for food system transformation in all country action plans to end malnutrition in all its forms by 2030. The Nutrition for Growth Summits and upcoming global summits are inclusive and representative, providing meaningful space for grassroots organizations, particularly those involving young people, women, and indigenous groups. Private sectors representatives commit to everyone's rights to health, affordable and sustainable diets to end all forms of malnutrition. In support of every mother's right to breastfeeding, the infant and young child feeding industry must publicly commit to full compliance with the International Code of Marketing of Breast Milk Substitutes. Companies must also support and comply with regulatory measures around the labeling, promotion, and marketing of unhealthy foods. The summit waves all sectors and actors together to enable a systematic transformation to improve nutrition, with concrete recommendations for how food systems can address global nutrition targets with a gender lens. Biodiversity's pivotal role in food systems also needs to be elevated in order to mitigate climate change. Importantly, we also call on commitment makers, including ourselves, to be accountable to promises made. Through the Nutrition Accountability Framework, commitments must be consistently and publicly shared, tracked and consolidated to inform and drive sustainable action across sectors. Lastly, we applaud the government of Japan for hosting this critical platform to encourage leaders to take bold action to end all forms of malnutrition and commit to working in collaboration with fellow commit makers to make this a reality.